maybe. Go. Oh. We're working now. Check. Great. Okay. Now that we're finally working, give me an opportunity. I have somebody helping me with names, but with so many people saying I'm in and all these things, this giveaway will take a second to get going. So it's a team effort right now. But I'm glad you guys are here. The way you enter this giveaway is simply by saying I'm in on this video, and I'm writing down the names, and we're getting ready to basically draw. My plan is hopefully I'm going to make a cutoff basically. So in about 15 minutes, I'm going to cut it off and we're going to go and pull a name because I hope by that point, most everybody who can make it will make it in. I guarantee I'll have plenty of questions to answer by then. So, and one way you can help me is because I do see your name and my helper does see your name. If you'll just say it once, we'll get you in there. I promise that you don't have to say it 400 times to be entered into the giveaway. You will be just fine. This giveaway is for these are 1 gallon glass carboys, and there's an airlock inside as well, and the rubber stopper, everything you need. You are also getting 3 pounds of Arizona desert wildflower honey, and this is raw and unfiltered. I've used it before. I really like it, frankly. It has been it's really easy to use, and it's quality honey, and that's a big thing. I've switched to Dutch Gold because I can get massive amounts of honey, and that's also nice to be able to get a bunch of it. So behind me, as you can see, as I move this stuff, I have, through my Society 6, which is my store, where you can buy t-shirts and these things, I have actually purchased this is wood, these are wood panels, and it's my logo, one of my logos, of course. I really like it. I think it's cool, and if you want to purchase something like that, you can go over there, or my shirts. But what I wanted to do with this, and I want to offer to everyone here, especially because in this moment, being live, I want to give you guys kind of extra something cool. I have down here, you can see some names. These are the names of the people on my Patreon who are $5 or more patrons. And so they help support me each month, and I wanted to give them kind of some more recognition and say thank you. So if you want to go over there, and if you do that right now, within this next few minutes, next 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and put your name up there live, and then you'll be on the wall of fame. So if you'll go in my description, which I put there, and click on Patreon, it's patreon.com/manmademead, and join the $5 patron or more. I'll get a notification here, and you can be part of that crew, which you get access to early content. I always post my stuff 3 days early. You also get access to exclusive live streams for them, and then if you're doing the $5 thing, you get the Wall of Fame. So check that out, and I'll throw you up there. I do want to know, here's a question actually. What is your preferred yeast for sweetness and flavor? Sweetness and yeast, you generally want to go on a lower ABV yeast if you want to have that sweetness, unless you're just going for like a bomb of an 18% and then you throw 5 pounds of honey into it. You're going to need just a lot of honey to counteract all that alcohol content. So I go with something like a Lalvin D47. That's pretty standard, but I've had a lot of success with it. The Lalvin EC1118. There's a lot of White Labs yeast that are out there too. I highly suggest those. Question: when you back sweeten, do you pasteurize your honey? In your opinion, what's the best method? I don't pasteurize it. I try to keep it. I try to not heat it up a bunch because I've found that you lose a lot of those integral flavors of honey when you start to heat it up, especially to high temperatures. Now, the only exception to that is if you're using or making a bochet. And a bochet is a kind of mead where you burn the honey, you heat it up a lot, and that kind of caramelizes some sugars, and it's got its own unique flavor that's really good. I generally don't like to heat it up. I found it helps whenever you're mixing things in, but you can mix with room temp water and room temp honey just fine. Preferred yeast for fruit flavored mead. I would say the Lalvin K1B116 or the Lalvin EC1118. Those are my two that I've used pretty consistently. However, I've been doing more traditional meads using like D47s, a Lalvin D47, or I'm blanking now. The Lalvin QA23 is also very good. And then later on, adding on my fruit or my whatever else. I'm trying to catch up with these. What am I drinking here? I am currently drinking, this is my Tupelo Traditional. I have gone ahead and bottled it, and I think that's the video is already out there for that. But it is one that I made a long time ago and back sweetened using Tupelo honey, which is another varietal, very interesting honey. And I would suggest you try something with Tupelo. It's a little expensive. That's the only thing. Nice corn cup. Thank you very much. I think that everyone who makes mead needs to have one. For the Bochet meads, have you decided on what flavors you're going to try? Also, will you be trying a coffee mead someday? Definitely trying a coffee mead. I'm currently doing, it's actually up here. It's been going for a while, and there's a video coming out for it soon. A raspberry Bochet. And then I also have my chocolate and vanilla one that I did. So, and I have two regular, just straight ups. Have you ever thought about doing a video on different yeast or tests? I have one talking about it, about picking a yeast, but I don't have one of just straight up tests. But yes, I would like to. Raisins can be somewhat of a nutrient, JC, yeah. What mead are you most proud of? Not your favorite. I think the peppermint one's pretty cool. I also really like the chocolate and vanilla one, how it's turned out. I'm trying to think what else. Apple cinnamon is just a great standard one. Currently, I'll spoil it. I got a video coming out soon for a white chocolate cherry mead, so that one's also very interesting too. How many times do you rack your meads to get them clear? It's maybe 2 or 3. I'm on like 4 with some of these, but they've been setting for a long time and have been able to clear on their own. Let's see, am I drinking mead right now? Yes, I am, of course. Do you prefer to add the fruit in the beginning of the first fermentation or during second fermentation? During the secondary is my kind of favorite, my general, because you tend to get more fruit flavors. I've also experimented recently with going through and doing a traditional in the beginning, killing the yeast, potassium sorbate and metabisulfite, and then adding in my fruit and finding that the sugars of the fruit stay within the mead more than if it continues to be fermented on. Question 2, what is the usual ABV to aim for? For instance, when you use D47, do you let it go for 14%? If I'm not back sweetening, then I will try and aim for higher, that 15-16% mark, because then I don't have to worry about back sweetening at all. If I'm going to back sweeten, then I can go as low as I want. So, I could stop at 8, take it, and just back sweeten later. I lost it. Do we recommend using pectic enzyme or bentonite? Bentonite has proved to kind of, in my opinion, strip meads of flavors, and I think that is kind of hard to deal with. So if you use it, just know that you have a chance of actually kind of losing those flavors. I've got a couple new patrons. We have Luke Nelson. Give me one moment and I will write your name down. All right. Luke, I'm not going to spell this wrong. Luke Nelson. Luke Nelson, you are now on the Wall of Fame. Thank you for joining our crew. Christopher Bremen, I have no idea. I probably butchered that. I'm so sorry. Get you on here. Let's see. I won't put you next to the other Chris. I'll get you separated. and I'm sorry if I butchered saying your name. And Michael Caperso? Ooh, I had butchered another one. Michael, get you right here. Thank you so much for joining. If you still want to join, you have time, go check out my Patreon link down below, and you can join, be a $5 patron, get your name on the wall of fame for the Man-Made Mead, and you also have a chance at getting being part of this giveaway. So, and we can talk about that because this is the whole point of the video. For those of you who just joined, we are giving away a 1 gallon, or giving 3 of these really. There are 3 prizes. So 3 people walk away today with a 1 gallon fermenter, carboy, and comes with an airlock and the rubber stopper. You also get 3 pounds of this Arizona Desert Creek honey, or Desert Wildflower honey, excuse me. And I'm going to be giving away a packet of Lalvin D47 yeast and Lalvin K1B116 yeast, so 2 yeast packets. Last thing I'm going to throw in, because I appreciate you guys, is a secret surprise from me, and I think you will like it. It is one of my own creations. So that is hopefully a little more enticement, and I appreciate that. Okay, I have totally lost where I'm at. I dare you to miss spilling out. You know, Luke, if I did, you were forever on there in the wrong way. What is your take on BOMM style meads? I mean, I think that anything that, I think any mead that has, what am I trying to say? I did not make a lot of these JAOM, BOMM, all of those meads that are standard at the beginning because I wanted to try my own thing. And so I think if you were following a recipe, following the guidelines, you are definitely seeking to try and go into the competitive route. And speaking of competitive route, you know, I'm getting to compete and sending off soon a mead into the Iron Bee competition, which is hosted by the Mead House. I actually was on their podcast a little bit ago. So if you want to go check that out, check out the Mead House, and I was on episode 108. Opening a score for viewers. Yes, I have. I need to do that on the list of things to do. Haven't got there yet. Have you used bread yeast? Yes, bread yeast is great. Used it for a Joe's Ancient Orange Mead, and then I also used a wine yeast. Kind of did a little side-by-side comparison. It was very interesting. You can check out that video. You should put recipes. Website. I do need to do that. That would be smart. Where am I now? You all go for sweet meats. Goodness, I can't read. No, generally I don't always go for sweet meat. I like a dry mead, just like wine. I like dry sometimes. Use prickly pear. Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier about that. Prickly pear is would be a really cool thing to do. I don't have a lot of access to them. That's the only thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say 5 minutes until we do the giveaway. So if you want to be involved with it and you haven't said I'm in, make sure you do that. I'm sure most everyone here has done that. So if you want to get your friends in real fast, text them now. Try and get them in because there's that opportunity for our kit. Let's see. There's prickly pear. There is. I haven't gotten to it quite yet. All right. Do I have any more people wanting to be on the Wall of Fame? If you want to be on the Wall of Fame, now you have just a few minutes left to be immortalized live on our live stream. Go to my Patreon, patreon.com/manmademead. Be a $5 or more patron, and then you will be put on the Wall of Fame. Because I appreciate all my patrons. They are kind of going the extra mile to support me. One way you can help me, and frankly, I had to restart the live stream because YouTube has been a little bit sketchy as of recently, and that they don't push a lot of videos from people who don't have the 100,000 more subscribers sometimes, so you lose them in your sub box. The only way you can really know for sure when I upload is to go ahead and go down to the bell and ring that bell, and that will help me know, or help you know, when I upload. And you would try squash blossom. That'd be really interesting. My favorite recipe is 12 o'clock blackberry. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Lychee mead, man. Syrup and fruit. I have a lot of great ones I'm doing. I actually, another video that will be out in not too long is my other beer I made. I've made my blackberry braggot, which turned out really great. I still have bottles of it I'm enjoying. And then I've also made my oatmeal raisin cookie stout, and that one I am very excited for. It is currently bottle conditioning, so hopefully bottle carbonating, I should say, and I'm excited for that one. Just a few more minutes. Your last chance to get on the Patron and be part of that for now, to be immortalized live. I've got now, let's see, I've got 9 people on here. One more person that I need to add that I have not added yet from, he actually before the live stream did it. I don't know if he's in here. We'll find out if he's in the live stream with us. Let's see where they're at. Who was it? Joseph Johnson. I don't know if you're in here, bud, but I want to go ahead and put you on. And there we go. All right, we're going to do the drawing in 2 minutes. And the person helping me with all the names is frantically writing over here. So if you've already said I'm in, don't say it again, so she doesn't have to deal with trying to figure out if you've written in or not. Ken Crenshaw, if you haven't said I'm in yet, then yes, you're good. I will go ahead and start a Discord for all that. The other thing, I meant to mention, is if you guys want to be part of this community, this is a great thing. We get to talk all the time on my Facebook, which is facebook.com/manmademeadery. Again, down in the description of this video, there is the link to that. And you can join us as we get to talk about making mead and doing all that stuff on a regular basis. One more, we got another one. Mitchell Hendricks, welcome to the Wall of Fame. Don't want to mess this one up either. Mitchell Hendricks. There we go. Thank you for joining us, man. We are so glad to have you on board and hope you enjoy the early access to the YouTube videos, live streams, and now Wall of Fame. Let's see. Okay. We got 1 minute left, and we are going to start the giveaway. I'm actually going to help my person go fast. I will continue to talk to you guys, though, because we are almost there. When you back sweeten, do you pasteurize? I've got to think about answer that. Now it looks like I'm away from. I'm still talking, still chatting. We're gonna extend it just a few minutes just to make sure that we get everybody in. Just so there's a lot of you guys, which is really exciting. However, it does make it a little bit overwhelming. Almost there. Making sure everybody gets involved. I don't want to cheat anybody who is here. But I must say, we've had 82 people watching so far. That's awesome. Have you ever thought about using the honey that makes you hallucinate? No, I haven't, frankly. Being a teacher and trying to navigate that avenue in life, I'm taking the safest route possible. And I think that would be unwise. Let's see. Man, that's a lot of comments. I'm losing. Have you ever tried pine honey? No. That sounds interesting, though. I'm currently using, it is avocado blossom honey, and that is, of course, honey from the bees pollinate on the avocado blossoms, and they make their own, kind of unique flavor from that. So that's a Dutch Gold thing as well, if you want to go check them out. I don't have their link in my description. However, it's just dutchgold.com, honey.com, I think. And they do really great pricing for a lot of meat, or a lot of honey, excuse me. Let's see. Prickly pear, yep. Person is... I feel like I missed something back here. How do you add more mouthfeel? Tannins, yep, someone's answering you. Great. See, this is so nice. You guys get to chat, and while I am struggling to get to all your answers. Some of you guys are even smarter than me, so you're able to answer pretty quickly, which is very nice. And the whole point of this channel is for us to give information to each other, because I feel like I'm learning from you guys just as much as I am from my mistakes. Giveaways happening soon. So can you use maple syrup to give mead? Yes, that's called an Acer Glen, and it is a specific kind of mead that uses, of course, maple syrup. Never made one before. I'd like to. It's just buying enough maple syrup to do it. I've never done that. Has anyone in here made an Acer Glen before? I'm curious what you think of an Acer Glen, because I've heard they're interesting. However, I've never made one. Maple syrup gives a very woody, bitter taste, so you generally want to back sweeten. Interesting. I didn't know that. Cheap bulk maple syrup. Yeah, I like Sam's a lot. There's actually, which is great, a Costco coming in to Oklahoma City, and I think they've already opened like this past weekend. So now, let me find my example of my honey that I like to use. Costco has a great honey. It's this right here. This is their clover honey. It's Kirkland. It's 5 pounds, and I think that you can get it for like $15, and that's a great deal because, for comparison, my 3 pounds that the winners will get was probably $18, $19. This is $15 for 5 pounds. So you're getting more bang for your buck, which is nice. And I think that if you're making a lot of honey, or a lot of mead, excuse me, you want to try and use your funds wisely. That sounds silly. I've also started, in that same mindset, using more natural flavors, because as I've made more mead, especially in mellow-mels, you find yourself using so much fruit that it can be a little bit overwhelming. If you are making a 5-gallon mead and you need 25 pounds of apples to get that apple flavor to really impart into that mead. I did not see it. 7.5. Oh man, that'd be cool. 7.5 giveaway if it's mead smart. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think it'd be great if someone had a way to like even get my logo on the bottom here or something. I don't know. This is one that was actually gifted to me from somebody, which is kind of cool. Somebody knew that I made mead, and so it's kind of fun to have that. Let's see. Almost at 100 viewers. That would be pretty cool. Any more people on the Patreon want to join? Check it on down there. We've had 4 people join today. My little square here is getting pretty full. So we run out of space, and we're going to start expanding our way around as we need to. I think it'd be really cool to one day see, I mean, having this entire thing filled up with people who are supporting me is, especially in the Patreon world, that is really nice. YouTube is great, the comments and likes and all of those, and I appreciate that so much as well. I think that Patreon is also just a cool way to directly support the maker, and so I want to be able to make new things. This computer right here, still using it for editing, still using this stuff. It is on its last leg, and I know it sounds like silly, but I'm even today when I was trying to get this set up, I was like struggling big time. All right, we are ready to do the giveaway. So now how do I want to do this? Well, I need to get a different bucket. I don't want to be able to see the names just in case, so people don't think I'm picking them. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the giveaway fermentation bucket. Exactly. Here we go. All right, number one for the first kit, Mead starter kit, is. Let's get one. Let's find out. Blazer 911. Are you still in the chat? Let's see if you are there. If not, I gotta move on to the next person. But I want to make sure that it's fair to those people. Blazer 911. Is that you? Let's see if he's in there. Maybe. He's very quiet. If he is in the chat, he's very quiet right now. Is he there? I'm gonna give you like 3 more seconds, 4 more seconds. Blazer, you gotta say something. And I gotta move on, bud. I just gotta make sure. 4, 3, 2. There he is. Oh man, you snuck in right at the last moment. All right. Hey, if you will, I'll contact you. Are you? How about this? Blazer, if you will, contact me on either on Facebook or Instagram or even Twitter, or you can go to you can email me something that we can talk about trying to figure out how to get you your kit so I know who to go to. We're at the next one. Here we go. Of course my computer is not very happy right now. All right. Next person is. It is Steven Cotterell. Steven Cotterell. I think I'm saying that right. Are you in here, Steven? Awesome. Blazer, contact me on Facebook. Steven Cotterell. Are you still in here? I'm sure you are. Maybe. Are we going to have another Blazer situation down to the wire? I think if you're able to add him, though, maybe. Steven, you've won the second Mead kit. Are you in there? I see a Steven Rodriguez. Steven Cotterell. Can you give me a response? Is he in here? Is he like just having a moment right now? All right, well, I'll give him a second to respond. If he doesn't respond before this is over, we gotta go to someone else. There he is, Steven Cotterell. Welcome and congratulations. The very last Mead kit is going to go to SarahBB. SarahBB. So, are you in here, Sarah? My other two winners, Blazer 911, Steven Cotterell, and SarahBB. There we are. If you three will contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, one of the three, or my email, which is meadmademan@gmail.com. flipped. Contact me there. We will figure out how to get you your kits. If you are, which first of all, thank you so much for showing up to this. This is totally insane. I don't think I even got to say anything about 5,000 subscribers is absolutely absurd. In reality, I started this channel in August of 2017, and I remember at 100 subscribers doing a giveaway exactly like this for one Mead starter kit, and that was kind of surreal because I was like 100 subscribers. I can't believe 100 people would want to follow this. And so now that we're at 5,000, that is beyond me that you guys are here, and I just appreciate that. So what I'm excited for is to continue to make content, and I hopefully will be able to entertain you, but also give you information on mead making, because that's kind of the point of the channel. Being a teacher, I enjoy getting to teach and getting to help people. So if you ever have questions or want me to try things or have recommendations, of course, leave comments in my YouTube videos, because I do see them and I try to respond to them as much as I can. So that's always fun to get to see you guys talk. Also, we are going to start doing, I'm going to hopefully make a Discord or some way we can chat further. We have the Facebook community, facebook.com/manmademeadery, and then Society 6 for merchandise, just like here. I've got a Patreon where you can go and support me there, and that helps me out big time, helps me be able to afford a computer whenever this one decides to finally die. But regardless of if you're able to do that, or if you're simply just in here in the comments or leaving a like on a video, I want to say thank you for 5,000 subscribers. We've actually surpassed that. We're at like 5,100 now, and that's crazy just from the time of saying we got 5,000. So for my 3 friends who won this, Blazer911, SarahBB and Steven Cotterell, give me a shout, and I will gladly get you your kit and your little special creation from me. And I want to say thanks again. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I haven't been able to see all of these comments. I see lots of congrats. Man, this is very, very cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check out those links down below. And I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful